Hurry up! It's killing me! Less than 24 hours, folks. Come on! Oh man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I am hyped. I'm hyped. What is going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today the hype just keeps getting better and better, and man, I cannot wait. This is gonna be an awesome celebration. Oh man, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I am just I'm seriously hyped. Let's just get into all the information because I am finally home from work. All this stuff came out like 6 hours ago, but you know, I was just like, oh, I gotta teach classes and everything, so nothing I can really do there. But anyway, let's just get into all of it, okay? So first off, we had a data download. Now, some people were thinking that maybe we were gonna see the actual units and everything. Obviously, no, we're not gonna see that stuff. That's what the live stream is for, is in 2 days. By the way, make sure you hit that sub button and hit that notification button if you wanna watch that live stream live with me where I translate it, and I will not be alone. I'm gonna be with Goresh, I'm gonna be with hopefully D-Free, hopefully Nano, True should be in there as well, and Nolar as well. I think I'm missing somebody else. I don't know, name's probably popping up above my head right now. But regardless, we're all going to be in a Discord chat. We're going to be, obviously Gresh and I will be translating everything. We're going to be giving our reactions to everything, talking about everything afterwards. It's going to be a lot of fun. So again, make sure you hit that sub button, okay? So let's just get into all the big information, okay? So first off, we actually had the new little movie that will play at the very beginning of the anniversary celebration when you first turn on the game. It's the only time you get to watch it, but man, it is a cool one. So again, shout out to Kawhi for this one, but let's just watch this. Let's just watch this. It's so clean. Yes. Okay. So if you're still skeptical that we're not getting VEGITO and GOGETA for the celebration, guess what? There they are, right? All right. And it looks like now I don't know if they're going to start off as Goku and Vegeta and then fuse, but regardless, we are going to have a base Gogeta and a base VEGITO that transform into blue, however it might happen. Okay. We're not exactly sure how it's going to happen. But nonetheless, they are going to be transforming units, okay? So, and I'm assuming an active skill in there is also. I'm not sure if we can control the transformation or the transformation just happens automatically and they'll have a super attack active skill. We have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. So obviously that's the live stream, and when the cards are released on Twitter, then we'll know all that extra information. But until then, at least we get to see what they look like, okay? I mean, I can't lie. That's just beautiful right there. Look at those transformations right there, man. Just look at, I mean, that's obviously the art right there, right? That's their transformed art. All right. And again, this could just simply be their LR. We don't know if they're going to be, like this or something like that. Obviously, I know these particular arts right here are not the actual what their SSR or whatever arts could look like. But regardless, this is what their LR art will look like. Oh, that is so badass looking. Yes, that's really cool right there. That's really cool, okay? And then obviously we get a transformation. A lot of people liking the way that the Gogeta basically looks like just like the movie. The VEGITO obviously on the right side looking pretty awesome as well. Now, Gresh did point something out on Twitter that in this little clip right here, VEGITO you actually see him move his lips because he speaks. So he doesn't know maybe if VEGITO is going to have an active skill transformation and Gogeta doesn't. We'll have to wait and see. We can all speculate and guess and assume and everything. But until we actually see some information, don't take this as any kind of big confirmation. But regardless, they're both going to be base. They're both going to go blue. So that's interesting though, because Gogeta is skipping Super Saiyan, even though he goes Super Saiyan. So I'm not really sure why they're doing that, but hey, it is what it is, right? So again, they transform, and then you get the most badass picture right there of just these two beasts. Do I need to say more, right? Do I need to say more? Hashtag Team VEGITO, hashtag Team GOGETA in the comments right now. Let me know exactly what you are going to be going for, and I'll be putting it up in the top right corner. All right. I have gushed about this long enough. Let's get into all the other juicy information, okay? So we obviously have the information for the brand new free-to-play units, okay? So obviously, like I said before, we don't know any of the actual banner units yet in terms of what they actually do and everything, but let's go take a look just real quickly at this stuff. They're not that really hard for the transformation or for translations or anything. So Goku here is the free-to-play card that we are going to get. Now, one thing to note is that last year with the Super Saiyan 4, we got the 5 copies right out of the gate. So usually you'd have 1 for your box and then 4 for the dupes. And then through missions and everything like that, we are able to get more copies of that Goku to get him up to SA10. Now, I'm not sure if this Goku is going to have the same thing because currently we actually do have some of the missions that are going to be available or unlocked in the next day or so. Because like I said, less than 24 hours is when the celebration starts, okay? So wait to see when it comes to those missions, because you guys know me. I'm going to do a big translation video on all the missions and everything like that. I know they're technically already in space right now, but there's so many other missions in there about old missions, like if you've done the Gohan and everything like that, and I just don't feel like going through those, and they could add stuff in. So that's personally why I am waiting to translate those, okay? I'm not going to jump ahead and just translate them right now, because again, they could add or change different things at the last second, okay? Anyway, let's take a look at Goku here. So Goku is a super leader category, or a Realm of Gods category, Ki +5, stats up 55%. Okay then. All right, that's kind of interesting. And based on the way that the super part of his leader skill is when it comes to, you know, we've probably seen it before when it comes to the VEGITO, the Tech VEGITO Blue, I should say, you have to have a certain type. You have to have all types on your team. So an STR, a Tech, an AGL, that kind of thing, okay? By the way, obviously, he is Super AGL, okay? And this is what his max stats look like in terms of if you rainbow him, if you decide to. Anyway, let's continue on. So super attack is supreme damage, and then he raises defense for 5 turns. So that's interesting, okay? Let's take a look at his passive skill. Passive skill, attack and defense up 55%. And then if you happen to collect 5 orbs or more, then you get an additional 55% attack up. And if you happen to be doing a super attack at that time, you get an additional 55% attack on top of that. So not too shabby. You're not going to be running them over something like the Super Saiyan Blue EZA Kaioken Goku. I still say Kaioken, but I know he's simply by name Super Saiyan Blue. You're not going to be taking this Goku over that Goku, obviously, but he's a solid little kind of free-to-play, guy if you happen to use him. I don't know how he stacks up next to the Dragon Ball Super movie AGL Goku, who has an EZA and everything. That guy still might be more powerful than this. Not really sure, but regardless, he's still a nice, very good option right there. Next, we have 2 free-to-play cards that are going to be having their own orbs, okay? And that's clear in the missions, but again, I said I'd get into the missions later. So first off, we got Kid Broly here. Kid Broly is a pure Saiyans category, Ki +1, stats up 30%, and then he does supreme damage. That's basically it, all right, in terms of his leader skill and super attack. Passive skill, attack and defense up 40% with a low chance to dodge. That's it. Now, a lot of people have obviously speculated that, again, this is only his SSR, so this is when he's level 100. He'll awaken most likely, and he's going to get an EZA probably, right? They've done that with the Piccolo. They did it with the Gohan and everything. So expect that to happen probably with this guy around part 2. I'm not really sure exactly when, but again, I'd probably guess part 2, all right? Kid Vegeta here, he's extreme. If I remember correctly, don't we have a young Prince Vegeta? So this guy, I guess, replaces him technically. I'm not really sure. But regardless, he is extreme types, Ki +1, stats up 20%, and he just does supreme damage, I believe. Yeah, it just looks like supreme damage, okay? Passive skill, attack and defense up 50%. That's basically it. He doesn't even get prepared for battle or anything like that because obviously he's still a kid. So that's all he does. Like I said, both of these guys right here are going to have their own orbs and everything, so you can farm them up over time, over the course of the celebration, get them up to 100%. There's a bunch of missions that will help you get that very easily. You guys have done it before. Again, the STR Gohan, the AGL Piccolo, the Tech Bulma, all those fun cards. So again, we're just getting 2 of those. And then finally, we have this STR Zamasu. Now, when I originally saw this STR Zamasu, and I quickly looked at him during my break between classes, I was just like, this guy's actually kind of garbage. Like, he is. It's just how he was. And then it comes to turn out that this guy is eventually going to become an LR. Okay, so if you guys remember the Kid Goku, who then turned into the Kid Goku, and technically he had Krillin in the picture with him, but they never actually acknowledged Krillin in the name, and he turns into Goku and Arale. Remember that LR? It took about a couple months for it to finally come out and everything, because again, they did it in steps. but we are getting that now with an STR Zombies. Now, we don't know if this is going to turn into a Zombies and a Goku Black, a Zombies and a Goku Black Rose. We don't know anything, okay? Heck, it could turn into a merged Zombies if we, wanted to, I guess, technically. But again, we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, regardless, here is what the Zombies will do. And I will say that is some pretty cool art right there. So anyway, and someone did point out, though, that this guy over here, when you're like this, if you click on his normal one, he is a super unit actually, which is kind of funny, so that's something to keep in mind right there. But anyway, so here is him awakened. Again, you'll just get the medals from the events, but he is the time travelers category, key +2, stats up 40%. I expect that this probably hit 77% or so with 3 key by the time he gets up to his LR status, whenever that will be. Super attack is just lowering defense. That's all it is. It's not even greatly lowering defense. So right there, you're already looking at this card kind of going like, oh, this isn't looking too good here. All right, so then the passive skill is attack and defense up 40%. And then for every time you attack, you get a key +1 for a total of 4 key. And then if you're facing off against 2 or more opponents, then you'll do an additional attack, which has a Tokidoki chance to become a super attack, which I think is around 30% chance or so. I always get I know the Japanese where it comes to Tokidoki, medium chance, high chance with Takai, Chou, Takai, that kind of stuff. I don't know the actual percentages or anything, so kind of keep it as a kind of a lowish medium chance to become a super attack, basically. That's just how it is right now. So, I mean, hey, maybe if they actually do take advantage of that, though, when he gets up to his LR state, we'll have to wait and see, but that's definitely really cool. Obviously, snags Rebirth, but he does have Fear and Faith, which is really nice, so he'll obviously work out really well with Goku Black and that kind of stuff, okay? So those are the brand new units that will be available tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, like the 28th. It's the 28th right now. So that's actually going to be very, very early. We're going to get these. Oh, wow. We're getting these a lot earlier than I thought. Okay. Well, these guys are at the time we would expect it. This is when the 3 p.m. starts and the actual celebration will start. We get this login Goku here actually kind of early. This is going to be like, I'm going to be asleep when this actually comes out. So by the time most of you are watching this, you'll have this already. And then the Zombies is at the same time as these guys. So we just get the Goku's a login bonus, right? So. All right, going in here, we've got some special items. We have the 5th year tickets, and we have the 55th Gacha tickets, okay? So, I actually I wouldn't say call this, but I was speculating that these tickets that we've been getting in terms of the countdown are not the same as these tickets, and I was right, actually. So these are tickets that we've been getting through, obviously the countdown, and we're gonna be getting every single day. There'll probably be a couple of daily missions as well. The daily missions I don't think are up yet. I can check right now as we're talking. But yeah, so these are gonna be the normal SSR tickets that we would expect during, let's take a look if we have them right here. So here are some coins that we'd expect. Yep, okay, so we're getting one gacha ticket every single day through a daily mission, which is simply clear 2 stages. Very, very easy. Again, I'll translate all these missions later. And then we also will be getting them probably through login bonuses every single day as well, okay? So again, these are going to be your general normal year 5 banner, right? Remember the year 4 banner? Remember year 3 banner? You simply threw the tickets in. It was SR or higher. Basically the same thing, okay? Certain LRs will be in there. I don't expect every single LR to be in there. And when I say LR, I mean obviously not Dokkan Fest, but I don't, again, you'll get some, people will get really lucky. People are not going to get very lucky. I'm going to be one of those guys that's very unlucky. I've never pulled anything good from these tickets, but hey, I know some people pull some amazing fire. So again, make sure you guys at me over on Twitter and just show me what you guys get, all right? And again, this banner is going to open up when the celebration starts, okay? And then these are some 55 gacha tickets, okay? Now, we don't just get 55 gacha tickets. There is a new Frieza stage, okay? And this is just one of the missions for him. There's going to be other missions as well, but there is a Frieza mission that simply is very similar to the punching bag. If just by looking at it briefly, I'm like, okay, it's similar to the punching bag event. I'm not exactly sure how it's done. And if I vaguely remember, we had something similar to this during the year 4 celebration, where it was like, do a certain amount of damage, but oh no, hang on, no, sorry, it was the 300 million download celebration. We had something like that, but it wasn't like, try to get this absurd huge number like the current punching bag event is. is, so again, we'll have to wait and see exactly when the event comes out. But bottom line, there's going to be a bunch of missions over the course of the celebration. They're probably not all going to be all unlocked at the beginning. Probably part of them are going to start at the beginning of the celebration, then part of them will come around part 2 or so. But basically what's going to happen is you're going to accumulate 55 tickets, and the banner will not allow you to summon on it unless you have 55 tickets. You're going to hit that button when you get your 55th ticket, okay, from missions, logins, however we get them. And you're going to do one giant multi of 55 units, and the last card is going to be your guaranteed LR, which is what we saw from V-Jump. So that's pretty cool right there, all right? So again, just to reiterate, these are normal banner tickets. You can get LRs from them, but they're not guaranteed. And this is going to be a one-time only, get 55 tickets, do a 55 unit multi, and the last unit will be your guaranteed LR for however far they go up into the batch. I'm going to guess Tech Broly is the latest that they'll have in there. I don't expect to see God Goku or the Super Saiyan Blue Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, but I could be wrong. Again, just wait to find out when that banner is released, okay? Other than that, we got a new category, which is kind of like a last resort kind of category. That's essentially what it is. This is Saigo right here. But yeah, it's basically the dream come true of all Gogeta and Vegito fans. I mean, you can make a really good villain villain team out of this actually. But bottom line, what I think most people are looking to do is the fact that you can snag the 2 LRs right here. You can snag AGL Gogeta, one of the Vegito Blues, along with the LR, because the LR will start off in base. Grab a Super Vegito if you want to, and then obviously the 2 new LRs, and go to town on anything, basically, okay? So this is the new category. I'm going to do a kind of a brief overlay video of it later when we see what the leader is, because you never know. Maybe, for example, Vegito Blue grabs it, but maybe Gogeta grabs something else. We had that happen with the Gohan and the Cell. Cell snagged that Android and Cell Saga category, but Gohan grabbed the Kamehameha category. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen. All right. Hopefully they're both dual categories. I don't want a category and type leader personally for me, but I do have a feeling they might do that. So last little thing real quick that was kind of just more of a fix-up is that Hydros mentioned that they fixed some of the animations here when it came to these awesome little stickers that we're going to be getting soon enough. So these look pretty cool right here. Do keep in mind, again, though, because this is Hydros, he's been able to remove the holographic background that we all want to remove ourselves, but unfortunately, we just can't. So, but this is for the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta / Manja Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku and the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. So that's pretty cool right there. We'll have to wait and see what these are going to be, how good these are going to look and everything like that. I did mention before in my other video, in case you missed it, the moment you apply a sticker to one of these guys, though, you cannot take it off. So make sure when you are using these stickers, you are putting it on a character that you really want to see that effect going on with it, okay? Again, it's kind of like a pre-LR type effect if you kind of look at it carefully. So again, that's just what these look like. I thought he posted one about Gogeta. Where was it? I believe it's this one, yeah. So can you enlarge yourself? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is Gogeta. The blue Gogeta did not have an animation, but they fixed that with the stickers. The reason, again, Hydros can look at all this, that looks actually pretty cool. I do like that effect right there. I would definitely consider putting a sticker on Gogeta. We'll have to wait and see exactly how we're going to be able to do it. But again, we'll see that later, okay? But other than that, though, the last thing to mention was that in the missions, there is a mission for completing that new Whis event, which is how we're going to be able to get the equipment or the skill orbs, as they are officially called. It's actually not called equipment, it's called skill orbs. Again, it works just like equipment. You're going to equip it to your character based on if you have them at TUR, if you have them at SA10, and if you have 2 dupes or not, okay? Bronze being the TUR, silver being SA10, and gold being the 2 dupes into them. So again, we'll have to wait and see exactly how that's going to work. It's probably going to be very slow, very similar to orbs, but that's about it. So anyway, guys, we've gone through a ton of information, so let me hear your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Less than 24 hours. I am hyped. I am ready. I cannot wait to see that live stream and I summon for these units. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's going to be it for the video, though. Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. We're going to be going at it, folks. Hard, hard, hard. Lots of translations coming your guys' way. Guides, the whole 9 yards. Make sure you hit that sub button to see it all. So anyway, that's going to be it for the video, though. Until next time, everyone. I will see you all in the next one.